Residents on Campobello Island are caught in the middle of a trade war with the United States. The island sits along the border with Lubec, Maine, and in the winter months, without a ferry, crossing the bridge to the States is their only connection to the mainland. And right now, that connection is proving costly.
But we're pretty isolated, and it's hard to try to drive an hour to get to your own country.
Valerie maybe is staying close to home these days. She's trying to avoid the 25% tariffs she would pay on groceries if she did her usual shopping across the bridge in Lubec, Maine. But she and others say it's all a little unfair.
I think we're sort of left out to defend for ourselves. We are part of Canada, but nobody seems to recognize that, I guess.
It's more worry, about what's going to happen. Nobody knows really what's going to take place with anything because we just don't know.
Again, totally understand why Canada is responding in kind with tariffs and other things to pressure the United States to back off. That's entirely, I think anybody will tell you that Canada's doing the right thing by charging these duties. It's not a personal objection, but it's sure a hardship. And that's all across Canada, but particularly when you don't have a lot of options but to shop in the States, it's more of a challenge.
Residents can travel for an hour through the state of Maine to re-enter Canada at the St. Stephen border. But Campobello Mayor Harvey Matthews says that's not always practical, and people on the island are struggling.
The last little while, NB Power's had whatever's been going on there. People's power bills are double. Now we're talking 25% on your groceries if you need to get them, on the American side. Some seniors can't travel to the whole St. Stephen. The grocery store here has a limited amount of stock, so it makes a struggle.
Matthews has asked Ottawa for an exemption to the tariffs, but hasn't had any response. Neither has Premier Susan Holt.
We want to see an exemption put in place, so we haven't had success with the federal government yet to get that yes or get that enacted, but we haven't stopped pushing them to do it.
The trade war with the U.S. is getting more complicated by the day, and people here on Campobello Island say the worst part is the uncertainty of it all.